Hey guys, John Free here. Today we've got another match day preview. Today we're doing Wolves versus Newcastle at St James's Park on an 8 o'clock kickoff on Saturday night. I'm going to talk about league position, stats, how they play and form. Not what I normally do, to be honest. So, Wolves are currently sitting in 12th place, just above Crystal Palace and Southampton, and just below Arsenal, Leeds and Spurs. So they're in a decent position actually, apart from where they started off this season. Their form is okay, and they've not lost a league game in February. They won 1-0 against Leeds. They won 2-1 against Southampton, but they lost 2-0 to Southampton in the Cup. Got a 0-0 draw against Leicester, which I think is a really good result because Leicester are a really good team. Wolves versus Arsenal was 2-1, and the last defeat was in the league was Palace 1, Wolves 0, which is probably a mid-table clash, which wasn't a very good game if I remember rightly. That's their form. Now the squad, good news for Wolves is Jimenez was back in training this week. The Wolves media team posted videos of him getting the ball under his feet, which I think is good to see. I'm not a Wolves supporter, but I don't mind Wolves, to be honest. It's not a club you can hate. And Jimenez back to their team will be really good to see because they've definitely missed him while he's been injured. When he got a broken skull in game week 10, that felt like ages ago now, for goodness sake. But Bolly, Podence and Marshall will be out from this game. Podence is a left winger, obviously did really well at the start of the season, but Neto's came in, probably took his place. Troy's not done too bad either with baby oil on. Bolly's a solid centre-back for Wolves, has been for a few years now, and they're probably going to feel the effect of missing him. Marshall is out as well, but I don't really know who that is. Apparently he's played 12 games for them this season. So, Wolves' style of play. Now, everyone knows they have a three at the back with 2 wing-backs, but they could change how they play in the middle. You probably expect Neves and Moutinho to play together, that Portuguese pairing. And then you would either expect Neto, Jose and Traore, or just Neto and Traore. Now, here's why. They normally, if you're a team that attacks down the middle, they'll play a 3-4-3. If you're not, it's a 3-5-2. Now we do not tack down the middle. We hoof it long and hope for the best. We hoof it to a 5'5" Miguel Almiron. It never wins the ball. So if we're gonna do anything with this, we're gonna have to change our style. We're gonna hope that they expect us to play it through the wings. Yeah, we probably will need to play it through the wings because that's where our most creative players are. However, we're going to have to be smart about this. It's going to have to come through the midfielders, which means it's going to have to go through Shelvey and Hayden. Hayden, I trust. It's Shelvey. He's just lazy. And I'll talk about it tomorrow why I don't think Shelvey should play, but I think everyone knows why Shelvey shouldn't play. But we are a team that plays through the middle, so they'll press that forward and stop us playing the long ball, which is how we'll get trapped. They'll always have a compact shape, though, when defending, though. They've got wing-backs Semedo and Johnny. Now, say if Maxi's attacking on Semedo's side, I think that'll be a hard battle for him because obviously Barcelona links will be really hard. Obviously, Davis still in the Champions League got beat 8-2. However, one wing-back will press, right? The other wing-back on the other side will come back and make it a back four. So it's going to be at least a back four when we attack. Now, the pressing game will make it difficult, but definitely not something it's not achievable. Dribbles will make the difference. So Miggy Almiron dribbling past them probably will happen at least once or twice. Maxi will definitely get past one if they decide to switch sides, which I think they should, because, well, see how the first 30 minutes go, see how the first few go. But Maxi will have to run at Semedo and Traore will have to run at Kraft, or Neto will have to run at Kraft. So Kraft is definitely going to have another difficult game. Every single team has targeted Kraft since he came back into the side. Southampton kind of did it, but didn't really do it fully because obviously that was a change and they weren't going to change the tactics mid-game. And they also, Chelsea did it, 2 goals down the left-hand side, Werner's goal and Giroud's goal, Rashford's goal was down the left, the penalty against Manchester United was down the left, and the second goal was kind of down the left but not really Kraft's fault. So they'll have dribble-ins getting past them all the time. So Darlow's probably have to stop a lot of 1v1 shots. And also be quick into transition. As soon as Patricia gets the ball, it's going to go to the centre backs and straight to the wing backs, straight to the wingers. If they do this quickly, we could be absolutely screwed, because Shelby's not the quickest, Hayden's not the quickest, Lascelles is not the quickest, Clark is not the quickest. Lewis is pretty quick, but you see what I mean here. We've got big-ish players with not much pace in the back. And they'll also adapt to their set pieces, so they won't stick to a set piece. Obviously, Jimenez didn't every single time they went in. I mean, Jimenez, with their goal at Molineux, just dropped back about 10 yards, and he volleyed it into the bottom left in that 1-1 draw at Molineux. So, the form stats show that Wolves have not lost a game since Newcastle United got promoted to the Premier League, and that is shocking from Newcastle's point of view. And in the most recent games against Newcastle, usually it's either a 1-1 draw or Wolves edge it by 1 goal. So that's the preview for tonight. Saturday's Newcastle versus Wolves game for the Wolves side. Come back tomorrow for the Newcastle side of the preview. So if you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more matchday previews and Newcastle United content. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye, guys.